Saturday, my wife and I ran a 10K. It was my wife's first actual run race. And she did a 10K. She came to me about 10 weeks ago and said that she wanted to do this. And I've been in the process of teaching myself how to be an ultra coach and kind of just going through how to become that, learning from all my mistakes, learning from everything that I've taught myself through all of my races that I've done. And she came to me and said she wants to run a 10K in 10 weeks. And I said, she hasn't ran, a single mile. And I don't even know, like the last 3 or 4 years. She's had 2 pregnancies. She's just coming off of her second with our baby boy last year. And she hasn't, she really hasn't done a whole lot physically, exercise-wise. So I knew it was kind of a big goal to go from 0 miles to 6 miles, but it's definitely doable. I mean, you can suffer through some pain, and anybody, I think, can get up off the couch and run/walk 6 miles, but that wasn't her goal. She wanted to actually run it. She wanted a goal of a sub 1 hour and 14 minute 10K. 10K is roughly 6.2 miles. So every week I came up with a running plan, an exercise plan, and she stuck to it literally to a T. She didn't miss a single sit-up, she didn't miss a single push-up, she didn't miss a single minute. If it was walking, running, whatever it was, she literally nailed the program to a T, the training block to a T. And that's all on her. And it showed yesterday, because yesterday we ran and she got sub 110 10K. She ran it in, I think, 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 20-ish seconds. So super impressed, super proud of her. And it just goes to show that if you're willing to do the work works. You can get yourself anywhere. You can literally go like she did from 0 to 6.2 miles. And not only doing 6.2 miles, she ran the entire thing, and we pushed the last 2 miles, and we pushed the last half mile at like an 8:55, 8:50 pace, which is super impressive. It was a rolly 10K, lots of ups and downs, not too steep, not too flat, but definitely rolly. My watch said we had a total of 300 and something feet of elevation gain, and that's rolly. That's something. So that wraps up our week, and now she wants to do a half marathon. So I'm going to throw together a training plan for that, and we will take it week by week. We'll take it day by day, just stacking those bricks. I am on a sub 24 hour, 100 mile goal. And that is going to come September. I ran the same race last September in 28 hours and 30-ish minutes. This is a gnarly race. It's up a ski hill, down a ski hill, up another moderate ski hill, down, back up ski hill, and then back down. It's a total of like over 17,000 feet of elevation gain and 103 miles. So my goal this year is to run it in a sub 24 hours. It's a big goal, but it's definitely doable. The winner last year, who won the entirety of the race, ran it in 17 hours and something. So just goes to show what's possible out there, and where we need to get at if you want to be the best. And I want to be the best. I get up every day trying to get just better, 1% better than I was the day before. And that's kind of what I live by. I try to fuel myself for that. I try to prep myself for that. I try to stay online. I don't drink, I don't smoke anymore. I was for many years I was a heavy drinker, heavy smoker. Did drugs, partied, did all the sorts. And now I am completely sober and on a mission to become the best possible version of an ultra runner I can be. And yes, in my own mind, I want to be the best ultra runner that this game has seen. But I've got a long way to go. But day by day, week by week, brick by brick, let's go, baby. First time up the mountain today, or this week. I've been battling some gnarly sickness the last 3 days, and I had, for some reason, high expectations for today, and my lungs really took a toll, which was weird because during the sickness I never really had any bad phlegm or coughs or anything, but my throat really hurt was the only thing. And now the first mile and a half, my lungs had to stop. They were burning so bad, but now I'm more than halfway up, and they did open up quite a bit. They feel decently good now. Just taking me a minute to catch my breath. So today is just time on feet, getting miles, getting elevation, and we'll maybe push the downhill. So beautiful day. Let's keep it going. Summit number 1 for the week. Whew, that was hard. Coming off that sickness, whatever the hell it was. Lungs are burning. But good news is the legs feel fantastic. And I was only 4 minutes slower than my PR. Granted, I did have to stop twice to catch my breath. But, oh well, today, time on feet, elevation gain, and just getting out in the beautiful spring weather. That wind feels good. Let's go. Just got back to the truck. That one was really hard. Coming off of this 3-day illness, whatever the heck it was, and it took a toll on my respiratory system, which I didn't think it did, but it was hard to breathe today. I opened up later on into the run, but like the first three miles or so was, I had to stop a few times, catch my breath, make sure I didn't pass out. But oh, now I'm dripping with sweat and it's raining a little bit. But overall, it was good. I wanted to clear out the body and get a good sweat going. Got over 2,300 feet of elevation gain, about 10.5 miles. And it was just a gorgeous day to be out, nice and cool. Cloud cover almost the whole way up and down. I bombed the downhill, had some of my fastest splits. I mean, I just bombed it under 7:30 pace. 1 mile downhill, super technical, and a little bit of rolly. I did get over 8-minute pace, but the other 2 miles down was under 8. And it felt really good. No aches, no pains. Legs are super strong. It's just the upper body that took a toll. But hopefully today's last day of dealing with that nastiness, and we can get back to it. I got a big rest of the week that I need to get done. I want to hover around 70 miles for week total, and I want to get over 7,000 feet of elevation gain. So got some work to do. Today was the first day out on the mountain, and we will see what the rest of the week brings. Got to get some speed miles too, but there you have it. Wednesday, gonna go home. Time to be a dad, and then later tonight I'm gonna do some stretching, a little bit of strength training, and some mobility. So got to keep the body healthy, keep it oiled and greased up so we can keep putting the work in, keep putting miles in. So here we go. Get better today, 1% better every day. Let's go, baby. Thursday miles. Did a speed workout, 3-mile warm up, and then 3 by 5 by 1s, meaning 5 by 1 minutes, and then 3 minutes slow jog in between that session. Did that 3 times. So 3 by 5 by 1 with equal recoveries. Did the 1 minute effort right around 6:30 minutes, and then equal recoveries, and then recover about 9:45 to 10-minute pace, and then 3-mile cool down. Burner. Hate doing it inside, but that's what was on for today. So another brick stacked on the old trusty biatch. All right, 1% better every day. Let's go. First climb up this summit that I haven't done since March, and legs are dog tired after yesterday, but I shaved 2 minutes off the second summit, and the first summit I shaved like, I don't know, almost 20 seconds off. So faster up to the second summit, a little slower than I wanted for the first summit, but still better than I was in March. I think on a day with fresh legs, I'd beat it by at least a minute or so. But just setting goals for myself, tracking where I'm at. I'm the only one doing this for me, you know. I don't have a coach or anything, so I got to keep, numbers are pretty important to see where I stand. But gorgeous day. And another just incredible view of the Front Range. I love how green it gets this time of season. But we're gonna carry on to the third summit and then on back down. It should be a little bit over 12 miles total with 2,000 something feet of elevation gain. Not a bad day. Still trying to kick that sickness a little bit. Had some stomach issues coming up, but embarrassingly enough, I'm missing a sock. So I think you can put the puzzle pieces together on that one. But it is what it is. Mountain miles. Never know what's gonna happen on the mountain. Ooh, let's go, baby.
Where are you? Where you buying roly polies? Why are you taking pit on them?
I'm looking for them.
This is one. Okay.
How many you got? Ah!
My tita da.
Saturday up in the mountains. Today was hard. It was a lot of fun, but it was hard. My legs are real sore after this week. I don't know if I was a little dehydrated or what it was, but just struggled pretty much the whole way up. So I just decided to just make it a nice, slow, easy run. Pretty much just time on feet, elevation gain, work the legs, and that's pretty much all it was. Walked a lot of the uphills, power hiked, and then just ran everything else. But sometimes you just have one of those days, but still matters to get out, get some miles in, get time on feet. Time on feet's the main thing. Getting those calluses up, making sure you ain't got any BS blisters that are gonna surprise you on race day. Just strengthening and toughening the feet. Legs, all in all, they feel good after a pretty solid week, but definitely we're tired today. Had a pretty gnarly day yesterday, and I think I need to do better at recovering. More stretching, maybe a couple sauna sessions during the week, and I think more hydration. I've been kind of slacking on my water lately. Usually I get in more than a gallon a day, and I don't know what I've been getting in lately because I haven't really been tracking it. So I'll get better at that, and just learning as we go. Every day's a new journey, every day's a process, and as long as you just get 1% better every day than you were the day before, that is all that matters. Time after time after time, all that accumulation is going to add up nicely. Might take slower and longer than what the brain wants, but I think that's just summarizes life, really. We all want things now, but it's the things that you got to wait for the longest, the things you got to work for the hardest, that truly end up mattering the most. So I don't know. Gorgeous day today. Grateful to be out there. Grateful for the time on feet. Grateful for the legs doing what they do. Being able to move. Today I still had just over 10 miles. I think over 2,300 feet of elevation gain. So still a really solid day, but just a lot slower than usual. But that's all right. Back to the drawing boards. Here we go. Maybe a nice and easy day tomorrow, and then get after it again next week. We're coming up to the conclusion of week 4, sub 24-hour 100-mile training. Let's go, baby. the moon.